again. Hello everyone, good morning from Paris. This is Richard Wolf, and we're gonna have our second day of the CTWC Paris Regional event for 2025. The matches are gonna begin now. We are having round 1 matches in both channels, Channel Classic Tetris 1 and 2. And yeah, so we'll be hoping to see some exciting games from everybody. We had our qualifiers yesterday on Friday, and we're pretty excited what's to come, to see who's being crowned champion for Paris in this year. We'll be having 4 players right now here in Channel 2. Pascal, Merlin, Kuzan, and Zulu. So I'm gonna bring into the scene in a moment. They have been warming up. I'm just gonna wait for information from tournament organizers. We should be ready to go, and let's get to it. Okay, so the seeds are being rolled. So how everybody, so each match has the same pieces. The players will play levels 15 and 18. For level 18, they both have to agree for that level. Uh, yes, the players are pretty much ready. We're just making sure that the setups are compliant with regulations of the tournament, and we can get started anytime now. Yeah, just wait until Gunter is here to officiate. So So we'll be having Pascal from Switzerland, Merlin from Belgium, and Kuzan and Zulu from France playing on this first round bracket. On the lower part of the bracket, the higher part is playing right now in channel 1. I will have to add a image. Okay, looks like we need a slide for CTWC DAS, which is happening in July in Cologne. yeah, indeed, in Cologne, in Germany. July, it's coming up, so let me just add a slide for it. So you can see it while we are in between matches. I'm just waiting for our judge for this match, matches will be Gunter, to confirm that we're ready to start. Or let me just get confirmation from him so we can get started in earnest. So bear with me. Okay, look at the players at the bottom have started. Let's see them now. So we got Kuzan and Zulu at the bottom at 32,000, 51,000 for Zulu, 104 for Kuzan. Right, so we got the place at the bottom right now. Kuzan with a strong lead for this time around, 123,000. Zulu at 53. At the top, we have Pascal with the lead with 22,000. Manuel has been struggling a little bit to score, currently at 9,000, but he's cleaning up and should be back into the game. Looks like he might set up for a center well of column 5 Tetris, and he is ready for it. At the top, we have Milan trying to get his first Tetris, but the pieces have not been the best to him. Pascal is in the lead at 63 at the top. At the bottom, we got a pretty strong lead for Kuzan right now. It's 164. Zulu at 68. Zulu trying to find herself back into current position. She might go for the center well. Oh, she decided to burn. So she might want to shift the well back to the right. Kuzan has blocked the well, so he might have to burn a little bit to get back in his current position. Zulu is building again to get back into his current position herself. And on the top, we had some issues here on Merlan's side. He's trying to get the board clean, but the pieces, the misdrops are not helping him. He's trying to resolve and clean up, still alive and trying to survive it further. Left side needs Lombard in column 3, but he blocks the well. He's done at 22,000, a bit of a rough game, and that's a win for Pascal, taking game number 2. Okay, so Pascal is already at match point. Let's see the we got a top out from Zulu, and Kuzan is taking game number 2 as well. So we got a tied match at the bottom. So we are moving to the game number 3. Rodriguez escoger ce stop pour Kuzan pour ça. Okay. We're starting game number 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And the players have started the third game. This is match point game for Pascal. If he wins this one, he advances to the next round in the winner's bracket. Merlan will go into the lower bracket if he doesn't make this round on the top bracket. Right now we got Kuzan and Zulu going for a very aggressive Tetris. She's filling up the left side now as we speak, so she can get back in current position. So far, we got a lead for Milan on the top. Pascal at 7,000, Milan at 21. We got Tetrises from both Zulu and Kuzan. Kuzan at 40,000, Zulu at 57. Bit of a misdrop there for Zulu, but she is Tetris ready, just needs the Lombard to lower the stack. Kuzan is burning. Oh, we are having a drought. It's not looking good for Zulu, but she managed to get the Tetris, and now she's burning the stack down. She's in the lead at 81,000, and Kuzan at 63. Milan, in the meantime, remains in the lead at 45, and Pascal not that far behind at 35,000, so half a Tetris separating them on the top. At the bottom, we have Kazan catching up at 82,000, who remains in the lead, but she's having a big dig happening, so this is an opportunity for Kazan to catch up. Kuzan is Tetris ready. But we are in the middle of a drought again, so these players need to be careful. Yeah, at the top we got these players pretty neck and neck. Pascal is still behind at 64, Merlin in the lead at 76. So it's pretty even game right now. We got Zulu still burning, still in the lead at 93,000. Looks like the droughts have prevented Kuzan from catching up. And Zulu is still digging at 95,000 currently. Got a Tetris, and this is the lead now for Kuzan. Kuzan now at 128. Milan and the top Milan and Pascal are still neck and neck. 87,000 points for Pascal and 100,000 points for Milan. Yeah, pretty clutch play here from Kuzan, from what I've been told here by Rodri. So we'll see. Kuzan right now and Kuzan and Zulu are currently tied, so this next game will determine who will be at match point. Kuzan right now at 133,000. He's in the lead, and Zulu at 125, not that far behind. At 30 Tetris from Kuzan. Kuzan is now maintaining the lead and expanding it a little bit. Oh, we got a misdrop there from Merlin, and Merlin is stopping at 119, meaning that Pascal is taking game number 3 and the match and advances into the next round. Merlin continues on to the lower bracket. So let's see how the other match continues. It looks like we already have we got Kuzan in the lead at 211, Zulu at 168. Pretty good games from both, and Kuzan maintained the lead, trying to look for that. Let me see the. Why do I have cameras on here? Bear with me for a moment. Let me check. Yeah, we'll be switching views once we get the match concluded. So Zulu right now trying to catch up. She's gonna get a Tetris to 231, pretty close, but Kuzan takes a Tetris and he remains in the lead at 254. Very close game as we are now approaching level 16. Kuzan has 17 lines to go, and Zulu is about to transition in 5 lines before the speed will increase to in level 16. And Kuzan at maintaining the lead at 277, Zulu 258. So things getting a bit intense. Transition to level 16 is happening. First for Zulu, transitioning at 259. Kuzan transitioning the next couple lines, currently at 284. A bit of a misdrop there on the lone bar for Zulu. She will need to fix it. Needs a J on the left. Hopefully, couldn't get it. She starts burning. Some good placements there to resolve and clean up. We got Kuzan at 288, reaching level 16. And oh, the misdrop there from Zulu might put her in danger, and she needs something on the left, but she might not be able to reach the left anymore. Tops out at 264. We got game number 3 for Kuzan, and he's now at match point. GG. Let me transition the scene here for the players to play on the big screen, so bear with me please. We get ready for the game number 3. 4. Give me 1 second please. Yes, Atan. Yeah, I think I don't have cameras. Please allow me.
Ah, c'est bon?
Okay, we got a visual for both players for game number 4 coming up. Let's make sure they are all ready, and we'll be ready to start the game. Let me just... and they have started. Wait a countdown.
Sorry.
All right. So, yeah, game number 4 is underway. We got Zulu and Kuzan right now underway. If Kuzan wins this one, he advances into the next round. If Zulu wins this one, we are gonna have a decider. Bonjour, Michu. Dobre, dzień dobry. Let me just make some minor adjustments to the camera. There we go. That looks a bit better. And the players are underway right now. We got a pre-even game happening. 43,000 points for Kuzan, 41 for Zulu. So the game is underway. Zulu right now at 53. Kuzan building the lead at 64. So the players, this is a pretty decisive game. We haven't decided if Zulu wins this. Otherwise, Zulu will have to go to the lower bracket, and Kazan will continue on to the second round. So we'll see how things progress. We got a lead now for Zulu. She's now at 74,000. Kazan at 67. And yeah, the race just keeps exchanging leads. Now we got Kazan in the lead at 87. Zulu is trying to get herself back into scoring position, goes for a double, opens the well. Kazan is burned this stack down. And there's a Tetris for Zulu. She's now in the lead at 99,000, and she's trying to go for another one. Oh, that missed on the tee, a bit painful. But she might be able to recover from it. She just needs the right pieces. Longboard will be useful on both sides. She's gonna plug the left side to focus on the right one. But now another drought. This is not looking great. This is getting dangerous. Will Zulu recover from this? She just needs a longboard. And she gets it over. Now gets the well open on the right side. Still working her way down. Great placements, goes for a double and a single to recover a little bit. Still burning. 107,000. She's in the lead still. We got Kazan at 101, pretty close by. So Zulu doing some recovery here to bring herself back into the scoring position. Shaka the Zulu. Zulu is right now bring her stack down and still in the middle of that dig, and this allows Kazan to take the lead. Now he's at 126,000, so Zulu trying to get back in scoring position. Will she play aggressive? She might go for a row 4 Tetris. She's ready for it and she gets it, and that puts her still half a Tetris behind Kazan. Kazan with a pretty clean board, so that's gonna play at his advantage. He's gonna get another Tetris to 165, so Zulu is focusing on trying to get back in scoring position as soon as possible. We got Kazan at 165, Zulu at 140, so Tetris and change separating the players right now. Kazan blocked the well, gets it open, Tetris ready, 166 for Kazan, 145 for Zulu. Zulu right now is trying to get in the scoring position, 148. Okay, Zulu might go for the column 8 Tetris. She just needs a J. She's gonna burn. Or she's gonna burn, try to get it back into more comfortable position. She goes for the triple and goes back to the right where it looks like 156. Kazan in the lead, gets a Tetris to 210, so expand the lead to just over 2 Tetrises. Let me just fix something real quick on the NTC here. Just realized that we didn't remove the call mode. We got hello Liva, guten Tag. So we got Zulu and Kazan. A very decisive game. This is getting dangerous for Zulu, and she tops out at 195,000. Kazan at 220 has taken game number 4 and the match. GG. So we are gonna get ready for the next round soon. But for the time being, it's a win for Kazan and a win for Pascal on these first couple matches. Good luck to the players. They are still in the competition as we have a lower bracket, so people have a second chance at the tournament. So wishing them a good one. So we'll be getting ready soon. Stand by and So we're gonna go back here to our wonderful slides, and we're gonna just report the matches and get ready for the next round. I'm gonna be checking it now. So game number round 1, we got, okay, it has been reported already. So I believe it will be Pascal versus Kuzar on this one. Let me just confirm the bracket information that we have here. So it will be Tony versus Pascal and Tolstoy versus Kuzan playing next. So let me just make sure I got the players here, because Tony and Tolstoy are helping us out with the Game Boy tournament. So let's make sure they are available soon. Let me just get back to them and we'll see you in a bit. In about, I think we're like already, yeah, pretty much against the Oh. But I'm playing as well. I need someone here, because it will be having like these 4 people over here.
What do you mean?
Like, somebody has to be here doing the commentary.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the commentary.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Just ask you guys exactly. I believe it's gonna be
Yeah. Oh, but Steven was a Go.
All right, we are ready to start round 2 of the winners bracket. Gunter's here. I've been running around everywhere, but Richard Wolf is gonna play in this round on Classic Tetris 1, so I'll commentate Classic Tetris 2. Let me switch. There we go. We have our 4 players. So all the Swiss are here. Tony against Pascal and Tolstoy against Cousin, one of our French competitors. Wait, hold on. What's going on? Let me check something. Cousin, tu peux commencer une game, voir si ça marche bien. Ah, reviens en arrière et va dans Tetris. Garde la seed, va dans Tetris. Teste une game. Why is it white on Cousin's side? Okay.
No, it's not only white. Oh, that's white, yeah.
Yeah.
How sweet. You want to go? Or
Yeah. Look at this.
That's acceptable as two.
Yeah, but why is
White.
it doing that? All right, I guess we're fine. Yep. All right, let's go. Oh, hold on, because he's not ready to play. Ok, Cousin, reviens dans Seed. Ah, putain, mais Jacob, hein, bruti. T'es dans Seed? All right. Everyone is ready to go. Okay. Okay. So let's go for the countdown. Guys, is it fine? 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's go. Okay, and we got the same seed. Oh no, it's not the same seed on all boards. No, it started with the same 2 pieces. Let me look at the chat. Mihu in the chat. Eliva saying, oh, have fun everyone. Yep. For now it's going well. We've got some little quirks, like this whiteboard for Cousin, I don't know why. Oh, it went back to black. Alright. Oh, Boost Bloom 7. Go guys, good luck, thank you. Go players in Paris, good luck, have fun by summer. And oh, Tomeo, the stream broke. Stream broke. Twitch, Tomeo told me the stream broke. Tomeo, is it Twitch? And we see Pascal twice. That's true. That is true. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Alright. I reloaded and it worked. Okay, thankfully. It was nothing bad. This is stressful. The whole tournament works based on a 4G router that we stick out the window. So we've got those two streams running in full HD at 2.5 megabytes per second, using like 35 megabytes of 4G. But as of now it's working. Thankfully we got a local Nestris Champs server, and that allows us to not use that much bandwidth. Both streams are working fine. Yeah, no, that's fine, Tomeo. We better be safe than sorry. Let me fix that cam. Why is the cam like that on Tolstoy's end? Okay, it's because Tolstoy is like so far behind in his chair. Alright, Pascal in the lead by about a bit more than a Tetris. Tetris for Pascal and Tony, pretty clean boards all around. Cousin has a couple of burns to do, reopens that center well setup. He's being droughted at the moment, gets the bar, gets the Tetris. Tolstoy with a center well Tetris as well. Both players with similar boards. Tolstoy has a slight lead. Yeah, Switchy, don't forget to give like a few score updates. Yeah, perfect. Tetris for Tony at 167, Pascal 186, and Pascal, oh no, that misdrop. Okay, this is level 15, so Pascal can recover from this. He just gotta be pretty careful about his dash control up high. Okay, good long bar, can get that L flat to the left, that was perfect. Gets that T all the way to the right. Okay, Pascal is getting a good sequence, but oh no, that misdrop might do it. He needs a long bar real quick. Can he get anything to the left? No, Pascal is gonna be done. Tony, you need 4,000 points. Okay, and Tony with that Tetris is good for game 1. GG's. At the bottom, Cousin is behind by 3 Tetrises. So first heart for Tony. Update that on the Google Sheet. It should be updated on the stream. No. Alright, game 2. Between Tony and Pascal. Tony going for the Vits and getting the Vits pretty nicely. Tolstoy and Cousin still playing their game 1. Tolstoy is almost 6 Tetrises ahead, 251. Cousin at 138. Cousin gets a center well Tetris. Pascal at 39,000, Tony 57,000. Pascal, good long bar to burn those pesky lines. and Tolstoy transitioning 3-11. Cousin is about to transition in 7 lines. Cousin gets a Tetris. Cousin is 130,000 points behind, so that's a rough one for Cousin. But he still has a long way to go. Even just lining out on 19 could save him this game. The nut milk. Is Tolstoy Cam looking at Pascal? Because Tolstoy is so far seated in his like... Yeah, he's sitting like 2 meters away from the TV, 2.5 meters away. Okay, so Cousin needs 140,000 points. Let's see if he can do it. He's gonna have to line out on 19. I know Cousin cannot play 19 much. So basically, it's not the cam that's broken. It's Tolstoy that is out of frame, so it doesn't matter. Can Cousin do it? Has plenty of time to do it. But can he survive long enough on 19? Oh, Richard! Yes, but where's the... Because I tried to do it from here.
No, it's not there. It's from here. Like, go here on the sheet.
Yes.
Right there.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. All right. And Cousin has not been able to complete the chase down, so Tolstoy will take game 1. Okay. Pascal and Tony already started game 2. Tony leading... Tony and Pascal. Tony leading 1-0, and we are starting game number 2 between Tolstoy and Cousin. It's actually funny because we can see Tolstoy on Cousin's cam, but we cannot see him on his own webcam. Let me see if I can adjust this at all. No, this is me. Oh yes, there he is. There is the man, the legend. And you can even see Shuichi like being a referee for this match. Come here, Tolstoy. Get in there. There we go. The Swiss takeover. Yes, 3 Swiss people on the same stream. It is our Game Boy team at this tournament. Tolstoy, Pascal and Tony organizing the Game Boy tournament we'll have this afternoon. People can still qualify until around 1 p.m. UTC. 3 p.m. local time. Oh no, Cousin, that misdrop. This is a rough misdrop. Okay, Cousin needs to reopen that well. This is level 15, so it's not that dangerous, but it's scary still with the pressure of playing a competitive match as well. That long bar is gonna be important. Gets that square to the right. He needs something for that left. Oh no, that misdrop of the D. Cousin is gonna be done at 70,000. Tolstoy is good for game number 2. And on top, Pascal and Tony having a great game. Like Tony at 481, Pascal at 340. Both players transitioned to level 16 and beyond. Tony on level 17 having some trouble. Tolstoy is leading 2-0, so this is match point first. Match point for Tolstoy. And on top, Pascal is gonna be done at 3:44. And Tony is gonna play this out. This is a very good game as of now. Alright, let's see what Tony can do. Tony is dazzing at the moment. No tapping shenanigans. Is there a line cap? Yes, there is a line cap on level 39, so there's a 330 lines line cap. But we will not see these players play 100 lines of kill screen. Maybe Danvi, the last year's champion, coming back this year. Maybe Danvi will reach the line cap. I don't know if anyone else will reach the line cap. Perhaps Mark. Oh, Tony. Yes, gets the long bar. This is nice. Alright, Tony is doing well. Gets that T to the left. Gets another Tetris. 674 at the bottom. Cousin and Tolstoy started. Tolstoy ahead by about a Tetris and a half. Cousin struggling a bit. Has a weird formation on the right. He's just gonna burn it down. Cousin is now clean. And Tony, it looks like Tony is about to top out. He would need a square right about now. Now he needs an L. Gets the L to the left. Very, very good survival from Tony. And 683, very good game. Tony is now... It's 2-1, right? 2-0, sorry. Yeah, Tony is leading 2-0. Bottom match, Tolstoy leading by about 3 Tetrises. Cousin needs that game to stay in the winner's bracket, so this is only the winner's bracket. After that, we'll have our first matches of losers bracket. But to have losers bracket, we need to play the first 2 rounds of winners, obviously. But these guys are not out of the tournament yet. No matter what happens, they still have 1 more match guaranteed. Tolstoy has got to be pretty careful. He's getting good pieces right now. He's in a drought, but he doesn't care because he's having to burn up high. Alright, Tolstoy is doing it. Oh no, didn't know what to do with that Z. Oh. Alright, has to navigate around that misdropped pieces, and Tolstoy does. Z pieces are gonna kill him. Tolstoy is gonna be done at 122. Cousin needs 123. 123 needed. Pascal and Tony are neck and neck at the moment. They just started their 3rd game. This is match point for Tony, so Pascal does need that game to stay in the winner's bracket. Oh, Cousin, okay. This is tough. He only needs about 5,000 points. Oh no! Needs to get the long bar. Oh no, this is not gonna be enough. Oh, Cousin needs a few extra points. 3,000 points. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Tolstoy barely gets that game, but it's gonna be enough for him to advance in the winner's bracket. This is not over for Cousin. He's gonna go down to the loser's bracket. GG's to Tolstoy. Let me switch to the 2 players scene, as we are still having Tony against Pascal. We got a pretty nice game in game 2. Game 3 seems to be going well as of now. Setup C. Alright, setup C is working, but we lost the webcams for some reason. That is wonderful. Did we lose all the webcams? Oh no, never mind. Yo, what? Jesus Christ, I am not the one who made those scenes. Oh my god, cousin. Unlucky. Alright, Tony in the lead by about 5 Tetrises now at 69 lines. And Pascal at 62 lines, so he's a couple of lines behind, but Tony is still with the pace lead. Pascal 100k behind on level 15. A bit rough, but we still have a lot of lines remaining. Mhm. All the webcam like suddenly died.
Oh, that just refresh them, like when you go here on the camera.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Oh, careful. Put.
oh, you had sorry, I didn't notice that you were. This yes.
Mhm. And now Tony has to do some burning. Tony is still in the lead by about 85,000 points. So he can afford some burning.
I check it. Oh, it's still not showing. Let me see.
Yeah, there is some issues with the Wi-Fi webcams we are having, the tapos. We might have to... Oh, there we go, it's back. So what did you do, Richard?
So pretty much you just go here to the camera. Like this should be camera player 1, whatever this one.
Uh-huh.
Just click the camera and click, and there should be like a refresh icon in case.
Alright. Okay, thank you. Good luck. Richard still playing his match on Classic Tetris 1.
Actually, the stream opened on my laptop on the Wi-Fi. That's a stupid idea. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I can
that's
close it
fine. And Tony like stealing some bandwidth from us. We don't have a lot of margin of error regarding internet. Like, there's like one 4G router for both of the streams. But for now, the 4G router has been fairly stable. Like, it has 2 antennas. We put them like outside the building. And we are consistently at 35 megabytes upload, which is like perfectly fine for what we want to do. Thankfully it's Tetris, and using Nestris Gems as a local server for rendering the games, we don't have to use that much data. Ad hoc tech legend. Alright. Tony transitioning to level 19 at 389, and Pascal is gonna transition at 368, so Pascal is behind. He needs to survive here. That hang on the left will be rough to recover from. Can he get anything to the left? Gets that square to the left, but the board is a mess. He's gonna misdrop that long bar, and Pascal is done at 371. Tony gets the game in the match in a sweep. GG's. Pretty strong performance by Tony. Let me update the brackets. The Europa League champ. Who's that? Oh no, it's just hey Elena. How is it going? I hope everything went fine for your work projects. GB Tetris was always gonna win there. Yeah, true. The GB Tetris guys won. So we'll be able to start the next round pretty soon. How's it going on stream 1? On stream 1, Richard is about to complete a chase down. Oh, that is a long chase down. He's at 57k. He needs to reach 119 to win this match against Speedself. And on the other match, Dr. L already won. But yeah, we are waiting on Classic Tetris 1 to finish their matches, and we'll get to the first round of losers. So in losers, we've got Vicky Lota, a German player coming from a guideline background, who'll face Cousin. Zerbeb facing Pascal, the only Swiss that did not win his match. I mean, he was against another Swiss, so what can you do? Merlin and... oh, Merlin is not German. There is a slight mistake here. And Zulu. Alright, let's switch to the slides and I'll talk to you guys later.
Hello everyone, so yeah, we don't have a countdown. We have scheduled the match to start in about 10 minutes. We'll make sure to put a countdown the next time so you can know where we are starting actually. So let me just put like a text or something so we can know, so we can actually know that. And not actually a countdown, but yeah, at least we can have a time showing. Let's see, text. +2 +4, so I hope that should be enough. I put it like over here. I don't know. Sometimes they just use different formats here, so I'm gonna just shrink the slideshow so that way we can. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Oh, it's locked. Okay, let me unlock it and make it smaller. There we go. So we should be ready to start about 6 minutes. Let me just go over the players that will be playing and we'll be good to go soon. Let me... So we'll be having the losers bracket, Merlin, Dr. L, Zulu, and Spilsef. So let's have this done. Merlin, Dr. L, Zulu, and Spitself. Okay. Spitself. And Zulu and Spitself. All right. So I'm gonna just call the players to this. Ooh, my microphone is kind of peaking. Let me just. We're gonna call the players to this to their seats so we can get started in the next 4 minutes. Stand by.
Doesn't make sense. By all rights, I should be dead.
So we should be starting soon. Let me just refresh the NTC as we have like a bit of a bug here. There we go. So Merlans, Zulu, Dr. L, and Speed Self. So Speed Self, you go on the right. And Zulu on your left.
Number 1, I see 1, 2, 3, and 4 players on screen number 2 as well. So I guess we can start next round. And
Let me just adjust the camera for Speed Self. Zulu needs to be on frame, so let's bring her to the frame. There we go. Everybody's looking good. Okay. I'm gonna bring the players to the scene. This is round. Oh my goodness, this was not really entered. Give me a second. This is round 3. Okay. So, well, these players will have a second chance on this match. If they manage to win, they will continue on the bracket, in the lower bracket. And it looks like we are having our referee, Judge Bertrand. So we are gonna confirm that everybody's ready for this third round. We're ready whenever, yeah. Okay, the players are now entering the seat to get the same pieces for these next round matches. Matches are best of 5 once more, so let me just clear the scoreboards. And we'll be ready to go in a moment. How do I... Everybody's ready, so let's get a countdown going. Good luck, players. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So the game is underway for these players. Let's see how things go. Let me just get a projector here. And right now, just players are setting up. We get a bit of an undershift from Merlin. He will have to clean up a little bit on the left side. Maybe a long bar will help. On the other end, we have Dr. L burning right now. So we got our first Tetris from Spitzel, 24,000. Zulu with an early top, but unfortunately at 2300, this gives Speed Health game number 1. So game number 1, and we have this on the top at Dr. L with some trouble. Let's see if we can resolve. He can resolve it. He should. Let me just give him the point to Spitzel. Game number match at the bottom and starting again already for game number 2. And let's see how things progress for the players up top. Let me have a look here. My computer is... Oh, right, so... Spitzel right now, oh no, like this, not like this. Luzulu in a very rough position, tops out with only 53 points, and it's game number 2 already for Spitzel. On the top we have Milan at 57 in the lead. Dr. L going for a center, well gets it and catches up, and another one to 70,000. So Dr. L in the lead, Milan at 59. So Let me. Back. Let me know when you're going to your account so I can do it on the stream. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, let's just.
Number 3.
We're gonna start game number 3 at the bottom. Just gonna be officializing that. And we are ready to go for game number 3 on the bottom. At the top, we still have game number 1 going in force. So start the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Game number 3 started. At the bottom, at the top, we got Merlin at 210. Dr. L at 89, trying to clean up. Dr. L at 93, Merlin at 111. At the bottom, we got Zulu with her first Tetris, 19,000. Speed Self right now, 3,000, Zulu 39. Speed Self 6,000, Zulu now in the lead at 58, maintaining a very strong gain. Speed Self running into some trouble, so he's still trying to figure out what to do to clean up. So Zulu in the lead now, 58,000 clean stack. Speed Self burning at 11,000. So right now on top we got Merlin at 143, maintaining the lead. Dr. L not that far behind, just a Tetris and change behind him, 122. So we are gonna see a very close game at the top as we are approaching transition. Still the 20 something lines away. So we'll see how things go, but players are running into a drought. Oh, the missed breath from Marlon is going to put him in a very rough situation. Will he recover? He needs a lumbar right in column 5, gets it just in time, gets another, still trying to survive this at 148, but Dr. L took the lead now at 180, and Marlon tops out 149, so Dr. L takes game number 1 on top. GG. Okay, let's go for game number 2 on top whenever players are ready. Okay. We're waiting for this to get ready on top. On the bottom, in the meantime, we got Zulu in the lead, 145, a very strong game from her. We got Speed Self trying to catch up, still at 67,000, and deficit of over 4 Tetrises. So we're going to start the countdown for game number 2 at the top in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So the players have started at the top for game number 2. Game number 3 happening here. We got a double. Speed Self finding himself back into a clean stack and trying to get his Tetris in right now at 72,000. So yeah, game has been a bit suffering for him, but his Tetris ready, so he should be able to start scoring. Speed Self 73,000, Zulu at 156. On top, we have Merlin at 1600. Dr. L gets the first Tetris of the game at 21,000. Merlin follows suit, 20,000 right now. So the game just getting started on top. We got some players at the bottom still trying to fight it off. We got Zulu at 158. 2 unfortunately at the top, so now this game number 3 looking promising for her. She's cleaning up and burning. But Speed Self is Tetris ready already, so his goal is catching up. The deficit is still over 4 Tetrises. He gets 1, reducing the deficit to 3. Oh, rough miss there for Zulu. Zulu now needs to clean up. Zulu at 167,000. Speed Self 105. And now Tetris for Speed Self starting to catch up. 2 Tetrises and change ahead, behind, that is. Dr. L in the lead on the top at 80,000. Speed Self still trying to survive this. Players are approaching transition on the bottom. Speed Self already 18 lanes away. Zulu 20 22 now left before transition. Another Tetris from Spitzel is gonna put him in within striking range. He's now a Tetris and a half, pretty much behind, but Zulu is gonna respond now for the Tetris of her own. So Zulu in the lead still at 194, Spitzel 148. Oh, and a top out from Merlin, meaning that Dr. L is taking game number 2. GG. Okay, so game number 3, whenever players are ready, we'll wait for Bertrand to confirm. We are having game number 3 at the bottom still happening. We got a transition 177 for Spitzel, Zulu at 239 healthy lead, trying to expand it, and Spitzel trying to get into scoring position. His Tetris is ready. Zulu is as well. Both players waiting for a Lombard. Starting game number 3 at the bottom, at the top in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So at the bottom we have a game running level 16 for Zulu, level 17 for Spitzel. Dr. L and Merlin have started game number 3 at the top. Let's see how things progress. We got Zulu waiting for a Lombard, but she's getting droughted. This is getting dangerous for her. She needs the Lombard, but the Lombard is not coming to her. The Lombard came late and she is stopping out at 265. This is a chase down for Spitzel. He needs 266, the equivalent of 2.5 Tetris is pretty much to take this. His Tetris is ready, now needs the Lombard. 266 the score to get. He gets 1. He has the chance to take a Tetris and change to take the match. We'll see if he will. He's approaching transition. He's gonna transition with the Tetris. 260. He needs to score 6,000 points to pretty much take this. But oh, the misdrop is getting rough, and oh, he might not be able to make it, topping out at 261. Zulu takes game number 3 and remains in the tournament for now. We'll see what's gonna be happening for game number 4 coming up soon. At the top, let me just quickly go over the players. We got Merlin at 48,000, Dr. L at 37. So we got Merlin and Dr. L Tetris and change apart. And there's Obelix. Well, hello. We're ready to start game number 4 at the bottom, starting now in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's go for game number 4 at the bottom. On the top, we're still on game number 3. We got a lead from Merlin, currently at 57, but he's getting dangerously high. Gets a Lombard for a triple, tries to keep lowering his stack. We got the Tetris from Dr. L taking the lead, 65. Merlin right now at 67. Tetris for Dr. L, 84. These players are neck and neck. On the top, we had a clean stack from both players. Oh no, this is looking pretty rough and very early drought, and it's a top out for Zulu at 648 after an impressive game number 3. However, game number 4 is gonna give Spitzel the match, and he remains in the tournament. Zulu, thank you very much for having us, and yeah, the tournament continues with Merlin and Dr. L, round 3 that is. So let's officialize this, and we are gonna have the game here happening between Dr. L and Merlin. Let me see if I can just bring the players already in their scene here, so we can have both players shown. There we go. We got Merlin at 101 and Dr. L at 131. Players underway right now. Looks like Dr. L is gonna go for a column 2 dirty. He's ready, gets the dirty Tetris, 151. He's in the lead, and Right now we got Merlin trying to commit to that that center well the column 3, but the Lombard is not coming. Oh no, the miss flips and he's down at 103. So this is a sweep for Dr. L. Dr. L advances into the next round. Thank you very much, Milan, for being here. And that's GG's. So that's pretty much the round 3 for the tournament. We are gonna move on to, let me just check the schedule real quick. We got the I don't have the schedule here. Let me see. Schedule. There we go. So round 4 is happening in about half an hour at 11 to 13:30 Central European Time. So it will be the winners round. So I will be playing that one in channel 1 if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see you there. Let me just confirm who's playing so you can get a more better idea of who's where. So basically we got Kanto versus myself in channel 1, Shuichi versus Civil in channel 1, Gunter versus Tony. How are we going to do this? Like Obelix and Tolstoy in channel 2. So let me just report this real quick and we'll be back in about half an hour. I think we might have to interleave these matches because pretty much a big chunk of the staff is gonna be playing this round. What's this? What happened here? Okay, never mind. It's already reloaded. All right. So see you in a bit. I'm gonna be putting the. We're resuming at 13:30.
Alright, hello, welcome back for CTWC France Stream 2. This is gonna be the round 3 of winner bracket. And yeah, we have some pretty good matchup. You can see that the level is slowly rising up as we go further and further into the flat bracket. And yeah, we have two French versus Swiss matchups. With on top Obelix and Tolstoy, and on the bottom Tony and Gunther. So yeah, Gunther, former winner of CTWC Game Boy. Tolstoy also prominent in the Game Boy scene. I think Tony as well, actually. The chat can of course correct me if I'm wrong, and I think Obelix is also one of the first French players to ever max out. One of the pioneers of the French community. So it's yeah, cool to see him. He's not as active these days, but it's cool to see that he still motivates himself for French CTWC. So yeah, I guess we will soon be ready to go. This is still gonna be a best of 5. So first to win 3 games, win the match and advance to the next winner bracket round. Winner bracket round 4, and the losers would drop out to loser bracket, but not be eliminated from the tournament yet. That also means that the winner of this match will get quite a break after this. Meanwhile, yeah, the losers will instantly play again. So let's see if we're ready. Are we ready? So let's wait for the countdown. In the chat also tell me if I speak like close enough from the mic. It's not my setup, so. Right, so we're waiting for the seat to be put in. And then we'll be able to start. Je suis prêt. 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, as I said, two French versus Switzerland, two France versus Switzerland matchup. Obelix and Tolstoy on top, Tony and Gunther on the bottom. Round 3 of winner bracket, which means mandatory level 18 starts, but shouldn't be a problem for these players. And yeah, neck and neck in both games. Gunther with a 1 Tetris lead, but Tony is Tetris ready. However, it's already quite a tough board, and now the well is blocked. So Tony in a bit of early trouble already. Let's see if he can get out of this. It looks quite compromised, but if he gets the right pieces, he should be able to make it. He's gonna lose a lot of pace for sure, though. Gunther not really able to take advantage of that so far, and no, the misdrop from Tony, and that's gonna be an early top out for Tony, losing game number 1. So it's gonna be a 1 heart for Gunther already. Ouais, Tony est un peu trop excentré. Tony est un peu excentré. Non, de l'autre côté. Autre côté. Parfait. Ouais, nickel. Doing tech at the same time as adjusting the camera for Tony. And meanwhile on top we still have a game. Meanwhile I guess game number 2 is gonna start any moment now. Ah, okay. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we go. So on top 134 for Obelix and 128 for Tolstoy. So quite a close game so far, but Obelix is clean. Meanwhile Tolstoy in a bit of trouble with that weird left well. He still has some cleanup to do. So Tolstoy is gonna lose more pace. He's around 2 Tetrises behind already, and it's probably gonna be more. Meanwhile, at the bottom, we are still in early game. And Tony with almost a 1 Tetris lead, a bit less than that. Ubelek still holding on to his lead. Tolstoy setting up for dirty Tetris in the 19 pieces drought and gets it. And now Obelix is also in this drought and will also get the Tetris at the end of it. So Tolstoy a bit ahead in pieces and in line as well. I guess it's because he had to do some dig up top. And Tony up to a good start in the bottom with 1 Tetris lead over Gunther. And he's clean, but the long bar is not coming. Finally it comes. Meanwhile, Gunther is not ready for a Tetris. So he's not gonna be able to catch up soon. Tolstoy is back to being clean, and with those dirty, risky, aggressive setups, he actually didn't lose too much ground. However, he's again in quite some trouble, not Tetris ready. And he was long bar dependent, he got the long bar, he has to take the safety triple. And now he's starting to fall quite behind, 80k behind. Okay, Tony opening up the well again. Seeing the lead, and we are into a drought in the bottom. Okay, Gunther seeing the end of the drought, and Tony as well. Still 21k over around the Tetris lead for Tony over Gunther in the bottom. Yeah, Tolstoy is quite far behind. He had to go through a few digs. And this board is not very comfortable to play with that center well and a miss drop. I think it's soon gonna be the end for Tolstoy. Oh, he's surviving. The hyper tapping coming into play for Tolstoy, but this is a really difficult board. And no, he's not gonna survive this. And Obelix is good to take game number 1. It's quite a decent pace, so let's update the score and give the heart to Obelix. Here we go. And at the bottom, Tony is still holding on to the early 1 Tetris lead. He got that lead really early on, and he has kept it ever since. A bit of a hole in the stack, the well is covered, but no danger. Oh, that rotation from the bar was so late. That could have been tricky, but he made it through. But Gunther though now is back in the lead with 2 back-to-back Tetrises. Are we ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game number 2 on top. For Obelix and Tolstoy. Meanwhile, we are 80 lines into the second game at the bottom. And neck and neck, actually, only 380 point difference. Gunther Tetris ready. And with the Tetris, meanwhile, Tony has some dig to do, but okay, that long bar dependency is filled in, and now he's back to scoring himself, and he's back with a very small lead, 1k lead. Oh, yeah, Gunther set up for some tuck. The long bar dependency is filled with a J. That's not super comfortable for Gunther, but I think a player like him can survive this. I wouldn't for sure. But yeah, he's clean again, but not Tetris ready due to that hole at the bottom. So he has some cleanup to do that will allow Tony, who's clean, to take the lead maybe. Meanwhile at the top, it's neck and neck still, around 100k for both players, and both are fairly clean. Obelix though is Tetris ready, yeah, will catch up. And still neck and neck. Oh, Tony filling the well with the J right before the long bar came. Okay, he got a second long bar right after, so not too much damage has been done for Tony, who's extending his lead now that Gunther is still not out of his dig yet. And now he's falling behind, 2.5 Tetrises behind, and A lot of long bar dependencies for Gunther that's not comfortable to play. Let's see if he can survive, but he's gonna be behind in pace even if he managed to do so. Okay, the long bar is coming at least, and Tony having some dig to do himself with a long bar dependency as well. Okay, gets it and gets a dirty Tetris as well, so Tony not even losing pace. And Gunther as well with a dirty into transition to a 19. So he's ahead in lines as well, so he's quite far behind in pace. But of course a long way to go, and let's see if Tony's 19 can match Gunther's 19. And Tolstoy with quite a big lead, actually. Over 3 Tetrises over Obelix. Yeah, he's 60k ahead. And oh, Gunther with quite a type B board here. I think he can survive this if he gets the right pieces, but oh, but the miss drops, the tuck is missed! And I think that's gonna be too hard for Gunther. No, he's still holding on. Oh. This left side is really difficult to play with, and no, Gunther will not be able to survive this, and Tony will tie up the score 1-1. And as yeah, Van Dwer used to say, now it's a best of 3. Oh, Tolstoy with a misdrop, but he's still able to bang the Tetris. He is long bar dependent though. Still in the lead, so it might not be critical yet. Obelix is Tetris ready. And yes, are fairly even in line. And I'm ready for game 3 if you guys are. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, I forgot to update the heart though for Tony. Let me do that right now. Alright. Still, so we are at yeah, game 2 on top and game 3 at the bottom. And Obelix back in the lead. Tolstoy had a bit of dig to do, meanwhile Obelix remained clean, so now he's back in the lead. He was behind for almost the entirety of this game, but as transition is approaching really fast, Obelix is back in the lead with quite a steady game. Less eventful than Tolstoy's game. Oh, and Gunther into early trouble. That's gonna be a lot of cleaning to do, and those pieces are not great. And he's in middle of the drought as well with that left well dirty Tetris. Oh, and right when the bar comes, he filled in, of course, classic. Oh, and he didn't take the triple. And now he's dependent to a lot of pieces, and that's gonna be really difficult for Gunther to survive this. Okay, he should be able to do so, but he's gonna lose a lot of pace. Tony is over 2 Tetrises ahead. Tony is not clean, so that's gonna slow him down as well. And oh, Gunther is actually not clean again, but at least back to safety. Oh, and the Witz from Tolstoy. Into transition for Tolstoy, quite a high transition, but with the hyper tap it should be fine. And yeah, 50k lead for Obelix into transition. And yeah, pretty good transition for Obelix actually, over 500k. So we have a pretty good game on top, but Tolstoy is in trouble and I don't think he's gonna be able to survive it. No, he will not. And Obelix is gonna take game number 2 and move up to match point already. So far, yeah, we haven't had any upset in terms of seeding numbers, and Obelix is the top seed coming into this matchup. So he doesn't want to be the first one to to make the upset happen against him. And at the bottom, yeah, Gunther still not very clean. He's not that far behind though, considering the early game he got. 3 Tetrises behind. I think that's... Oh, but that misdrop is gonna be costly. The left side is almost unusable for Gunther. That Tetris though is gonna help. Now we should be able to manage this, but it's gonna be... he's gonna be slowed down in pace once again. Oh, yeah. We are ready on top. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Will Obelix convert his first match point? Or will Tolstoy survive a bit longer in this winner bracket? Yeah, Gunther is now 100k behind. He had a lot of dig to do, but he's clean again. So is Tony. And they are hitting a drought now. 18 pieces drought, 20 now. So it's gonna be tough to manage for both players. Still clean. Even though there's a dependency for Tony, the well is close for Tony, but it's still a drought. 36 pieces, that's a really long drought. 40 pieces, and finally the bar is coming, but only Gunther is able to score. That drought actually put Tony in quite some trouble. Maybe that's the chance for Gunther to catch up. Yeah, he's scoring another Tetris, but Tony is back to safety, so he only lost a fraction of his lead. Yep, Gunther with another Tetris back to 55k deficit, which is much lower than what he had a few lines ago. That drought kinda benefited him because he managed to keep it clean. Meanwhile, it slowed down Tony a bit. Gunther Tetris ready again. Tony is not, but he's clean at least. And Tolstoy with quite an early lead on top. Both players are pretty clean. He's starting to get high for Tolstoy, but with the hyper tap, it's manageable even with the 18 pieces drought, and he's able to score 2 Tetrises in a row at the end of this drought. So the risk pays off for Tolstoy. Oh, and Gunther in a bit of trouble into transition. Okay, he's clean, but the bar is not coming. Still a bit high. Nice. Nice for Gunther, but he's still 3 Tetrises behind. And he's not behind in lines. So Gunther is gonna have to make something happen in this 19 speed phase of the game. I don't think any of these players can go really far into 29, so it's probably gonna be played on 19. Tolstoy with a massive lead, 7 Tetrises ahead, and quite a scary board for Obelix. That game 3 is not looking really good. He's trying to dig this down, but the pace is just dreadful for Obelix, so maybe we should focus at the game on the bottom. Column 3 Tetris for Gunther. He has to risk it a bit more, because he's behind and already in level 22. Oh, but a bit of trouble for Tony. On 19, it's not too easy to survive this. Oh, and that long bar dependency and a few misdrops. That's gonna be hard for Tony to survive. He's making a few lines, but it's gonna be tricky. And a Tetris for Gunther. Gunther in the lead, actually. He caught up really quickly. He's keeping it safe. Tony with a good survival, but not really able to clean it up. Oh, and that misdrop might be one too much. Meanwhile, Obelix is on the chase down. And yes, there's a chase down for... No! Oh my god! Yes. Oh my god, Gunther almost missing the chase down. He had 2k to catch up and he misdropped that first bar but was able to get the second one. So Gunther is good. And we'll move up into match point. And on top, Obelix is in a chase down for the match, but it's gonna be a long chase down because he was really far behind. It's a really unfortunate top out for Tolstoy actually, because he was really far ahead. And yeah, since Obelix is a really capable player into 19, he could just line this out, but it would take quite a while. Let me update the score really quick for Gunther. I am ready for the next game if you guys are. Are you guys ready for the next game? Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And actually, Obelix only a few lines away from taking the game. 2k to catch up, around 2k, a bit more. One more line should do it for Obelix. And Obelix is good. Obelix will advance to the next round with a sweep over Tolstoy. And Tolstoy will drop down to loser bracket, so you will see him really soon playing again right after this. On the bottom, it's 2-1 in favor of Gunther up to match point. But the last game was pretty close. Tony was actually with a pretty good lead for most of it, but yeah, mistakes are really costly on 19, even for good players, especially on Das. But Gunther's playing Das. I don't think Tony plays Das. No, Tony is rolling actually. You can see on camera. And Gunther with a square dependency, but it's gonna be filled with this L or J, whatever, which one it is. I always mix them up. Neck and neck on the bottom, and I can try to switch up to a two-player setup. Here we go. So Gunther with a 1 Tetris lead. Tony not really clean, not in danger, but not really able to score. And the double well for Gunther. We are actually in a Das versus Roll matchup, which the audience often like to see. And yeah, so far it's the Das player up to match point and in the lead as well, with a 2.7 Tetris lead, 61k. It's actually a pretty good pace for Gunther. It's pretty good early game, 220 after 50 lines. Unfortunately, those pieces are really not great, and he's hitting a drought as well. Of course, we are playing with the same piece set, so Tony is also experiencing this drought. Gunther is actually out of the drought, so is Tony, with the Tetris back within the Tetris range, and only a 1 line difference in terms of pace. Gunther Tetris ready, and with the long bar will score and extend his lead to a bit less than 2 Tetrises. 40, yeah, around 40k lead. Still clean boards for both players, but a drought is coming. It's okay, 17 pieces, it's not the end of the world. Both play. Oh, but the misdrop for Tony! And that's definitely the kind of misdrop that could only happen with roll, I think. And with roll, it's really hard to correct those missteps. But yeah, not too costly, so he was able to clean it up and score the Tetris not yeah, pretty quickly. And but Gunther now is extending his lead, 100k lead for Gunther right now. Gunther actually a very good game, especially for Das. 400k at 94 lines. However, he has some cleanup to do. Shouldn't take too long though to clean it up. So Gunther even able to chat about what's happening on stream 1 while experiencing this drought on DAS, and does it really well, banging another Tetris. 105 lines, 441 for Gunther, 387 for Tony. 2 Tetris lead still for Gunther. And Gunther with another Tetris. He's on pace for over 500k transition, which in a DAS match setting is pretty good pace. 490 transition is coming in 12 lines for Gunther and 13 for. Okay, over 500 for Gunther now. Still holding on to between 2 and 3 Tetris lead. They are not really scoring them at the same time, so it's oscillating between 2 and 3 Tetrises. A bit of trouble for Tony. It's not the best of the boards for him. At least a terrible board to score. Meanwhile, Gunther into 19 with a 544 transition. Really good DAS game for Gunther. On a really good pace. Over 3 Tetrises ahead. And Tony still not able to score. Meanwhile, Gunther is banging this Tetris. However, it could come back very quickly. On DAS, you're always on the edge. On 19 speed, so one mistake and it's usually GG for DAS. And this is also where really Roll can unlock its full potential. Oh, and Gunther didn't see at first that he was Tetris ready, but luckily for him, he got a second bar straight away and realized it. So almost 5 Tetrises lead now for Gunther, but Tony is back to being clean and able to score and banging Tetrises, so if he can have the full power of rolling, he might be able to pull up a massive catch-up. Okay, that's not the cleanest board for Gunther, but at least able to bang a Tetris. Oh, and that's not gonna burn a line. Okay, that's still all good for Gunther. Oh, Gunther with that delayed burn, but the right pieces are not coming, and this is really difficult now for Gunther on DAS. It's gonna be tricky to survive this. Oh, and yeah, and Tony is back to 1 Tetris deficit only. So you can see on DAS, 19 can go really quick the wrong way, even when you're on a really good game. And all of a sudden, Tony is in a good position to chase this down. Only 7k to catch up now for Tony. Only a few lines left for Tony, 3k. I think 2 singles will do it. Yeah, 1 single remaining for Tony. There we go, Tony with the successful chase down. The rolling paying off in 19 speed, and we are gonna have a decider. So decider between the 2 players. So as soon as they're ready, we are gonna go with this decider. Are you guys ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we go, game number 5, decider for this round 3 winner bracket between Gunther and Tony. The roller versus the dasser, the French versus the Swiss. And already a Tetris for Tony. Gunther, Tetris ready and banging his first Tetris of the game, and Tetris ready again. Meanwhile, Tony has to do attack. I think he tried to go for a spin with SD, but he didn't manage to get it. which will require some cleanup or some row 1 Tetris, which is very doable in a roll on 18 speed. Small drought, 16 pieces drought, negotiated pretty well by Gunther. Tony still with some tuck setup. Oh, and he misses the tuck again. Okay, this time he's gonna get it, but he's almost clean, but quite dependent to a few pieces. Yeah, he has to burn, and Gunther though in a drought, so not able to capitalize. Okay, there comes the long bar. Gunther able to score the Tetris and keep it clean after that drought. And Gunther with an early lead of 3.5 Tetrises. And the S is not coming, also the T is gonna do it. It's always the T saving you up, but the square always here to put you into trouble. So it's gonna be a bit of digging for Gunther. I don't think it's dangerous for a player like him. Could be with the wrong pieces, I guess. Oh, he has to cover the well. Not able to score and still dependent of J, which came a bit too late. That Barzo will make him again, but still not able to score. He's gonna bleed a bit of his lead. Both players Tetris ready, and Tony with the Tetris. Catching up only 2.6 Tetrises behind. Gunther finally able to score again after that small moment of slowdown. Back to safety and cleanness. Gunther with another Tetris, keeping his lead up. 209 versus 147 after 60 lines. That's again good pace for Das. 231 after 64 lines. I think we are again on pace for transition over 500k. Okay, finally that square is gonna come for the tuck. And the long bar is coming. Tetris for Gunther. Tony long bar dependent, but he misses the fifth tap, which is the hardest to do on roll. He will have to burn this down a bit. He is Tetris ready on the left though, but I guess he can make a long bar go over, but the long bar is not coming. And now he has to cover the well. That's a really tricky situation for Tony. And Gunther scoring a Tetris, but Tony managed to open the well again and get the long bar to the left, thanks to the power of rolling. And he's back to not really to safety yet, because he instantly had to cover the well again. Okay, here we go. Simultaneous Tetris for both players. Tony still keeps going with that left well setup, and it pays off. It is third Tetris on the left. Gunther still with a small lead, but he over Tetris, but it shrinks a bit. He was further ahead. His Tetris ready, so able to score another one. Meanwhile, Tony with quite a tuck setup that he's not managing to fill in, and now he's left with a hole on his stack. His Tetris ready on row 1 though, and he managed to get it, and he's gonna get another one on row 1. Of course, on roll it's not too much of a problem to play a row 1 on 18. Gunther still with a 38k lead over Tony, but I guess he kinda needs a lead coming into transition, because he cannot do what Tony can do on 19 because of Das. He's into a drought, still managing to keep it safe so far. Oh, but now he's not Tetris ready anymore. Okay, he is again. Luckily for him, the wrong bar came after he managed to put himself Tetris ready. So he's keeping his lead. Tony Tetris ready as well, and he's gonna score the Tetris. Meanwhile, Gunther is waiting for the long bar. Here it comes. still around 40k lead for Gunther. And the transition is coming actually in one line for Gunther. And Tony already into 19 with a 400k transition, 472 transition for Gunther. But Gunther will be a bit at a disadvantage into 19 due to playing Das. So he has to take the safety triple, which you often have to do on Das in 19 speed because... Oh, but Tony will top out and Gunther is good and will advance to the next round. So he's coming on top of the Das versus Roll matchup. Amazing stuff. So Tony is gonna drop down to loser bracket and I think he's gonna face... okay, I'm gonna face Richard, I believe. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a bit cutting. Okay, here we go. So yeah, coming next is gonna be the loser bracket. So where are they? So where is Tony? I think Tony is gonna play Dr. EL86 in the next round. Meanwhile, Tolstoy will play Spitself, and yeah, both will be the favorite into the next round. And I think both are gonna be on stream 2 as well. But unfortunately, it's not gonna be with me because I'm gonna play on stream 1 my own loser bracket match. But I'll definitely be coming back on the commentary later today and tomorrow. Especially since I'm probably not gonna last much longer in this tournament. So yeah, we are gonna go into intermission again and stay tuned because round 2 of loser bracket is coming right after.
I'm back. Barely won against Tony. That was a close one. And thankfully I won because it means I can commentate this next round. So we are gonna be playing the second round of the losers bracket. So players can still choose between 15 and 18. This is the last round when we will allow 15 and 18. And we've got Richard against Cousin and Sivel against Pascal on stream 1. On stream 2 with me, we've got Tony against Dr. L86, who just from Mexico but working in Paris, who just joined the tournament yesterday evening. Like sent us a message on Classic Tetris. Oh, can I still join the tournament? And Tolstoy against Speedself. Teen Rain in the chat saying GG. Nice, thanks. The qual rankings are here. And let's switch to the players. Hold on. Is everything ready to go? No, so it's gonna be Tony, Doctor, just setting up stuff. Tony, L86. Then we're gonna have Tolstoy and Speedself. T. That's a lot of T's. Where's Speedself? There it is. Alright. Let's switch to the players' scene. Okay, the webcams are not here. I'm gonna have to refresh them. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, boys, I'm ready to go. Round 2 of losers.
I mean, it's also
Players now playing for their survival in the tournament. Let me ask.
Try to ask
Oh,
first
what
again.
is this?
Try that again.
Oh, I don't care about that.
And attempting.
Console, what is this? Alright, they are ready to go on Classic Tetris 1. Shuichi, are we ready to go? Shuichi will be the referee here.
We have to select.
Alright, they are picking up the seeds. Let's go back to the bracket real quick. So, we'll be playing round 5, which has been getting updated. Oh, wait. Oh, there's been some... Hold on, there's been some changing? No, it's okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine, we are ready to go.
Oh, 15. Oh,
Yes, 15, yeah. And 15 is still allowed, by the way. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright, the Classic Tetris 1 is... This is the round one where this is the last round where 15 is allowed. Yeah, it was round 1 and 2 of. Don't worry about that. It's my decision. And losers as well, but this is the second round of losers. Yes. Yes. No, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Oh, what happened? Have you guys started? No. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Everything is fine. Spitself and Tolstoy choosing level 15. Tony and Dr. L86 choosing 18. So this is gonna be interesting. Tony was rolling against me and looks like he's gonna be dazzing from now. Dr. L86, who came with his controller today, and it has definitely helped him. Like, this is his third match already. Hold on. I believe it is his third match. Yes, so he lost the first one, then won the second one, and now this is his third match of the tournament. Tony, second match. Oh, okay, they are getting a bit high, they are getting droughted. This is a big drought actually, 30 pieces drought for Tony and Doctor. Alright, finally a long bar for the Tetris. Nice T-tuck for Doctor. He got used to like the CRT timing because he's playing with a flat screen at home. Tony playing on CRT has like you know, one of those tiny CRTs that he's bringing at some live tournaments. It's always pretty fun to play at. He can even play it in his van when he goes like on vacation. He has like the camping Tetris setup. And for now, Tony is slightly ahead, and on the bottom, Tolstoy and Spitself are battling it out. This is neck and neck, both players struggling. Tolstoy adjusting that Z. It looks like Tolstoy has a slightly better board, and Tolstoy is Tetris ready. Oh, Tony complaining about the spins, like maybe he's been playing too much Game Boy and like the timings are slightly different. Although Game Boy is also 60 Hz, but the spins are reversed. Spitself still cleaning up his board. Tolstoy is clean. Tolstoy is in the lead by 2.5 Tetrises at 143. Spitself at 97,000. Dr. L86 at 168. Only a Tetris behind. This is quite neck and neck. Nice tuck of the O for Doctor. And Doctor playing aggressive with that L on the right side. Didn't want to burn. Tony is in the lead by half a Tetris. Only in the lead by like 10,000 points. Spitself, nice adjustment of the long bar. Spitself is about to get clean. Alright, Spitself is clean. Tolstoy is clean as well. 201. Spitself at 121. Nice tuck for Spitself, followed by a Tetris. Almost lost Daz completely there. You could see he had to recharge it. Tony, half a Tetris in the lead still. So still neck and neck. But Dr. L has to burn a bit. This is another drought, 20 pieces drought. Alright, got a long bar, but Tony is clean. Doctor has to burn. Tolstoy, oh no, Tolstoy topped out, so Spitself gotta get to 221. 221 is the target for Spitself. Barf Bunny in the chat saying, Witz, did Tolstoy die on a Witz? Okay, Tony, 2 Tetrises ahead. Nice dirty Tetris by Doctor. And Spitself, only 15,000 points behind. That Tetris will do it. Spitself wins game number 1. GG's. And on top, Tony and Doctor still playing. Doctor got the long bar a bit too late. Oh, I was not. Alright. The hearts are up to date. No, Tolstoy got the Wits and then die after quite quickly. Okay. I see, I see. Are we ready for the next game?
Yep.
Alright, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I love it when everything is working fine. The webcams, the consoles, everything is great. Where is my phone? I'll do that later, but let me check the Matcherino and thank the people who donated because I saw we got some donations. Dr. L now 5 Tetrises behind, and we are approaching the 19 transition. 19 transition in 2 lines. Dr. L is trying to get his last Tetris of level. Oh, gets a Tetris on 19. Last Tetris on 18, I meant. Okay, Dr. L, gotta be careful. Oh no, okay, can still survive this. He needs something on the left. Oh, okay. Okay, he needs an L, gets the L. Now he needs a long bar to the right real quick. He's not gonna get it in time. Tony is good for game number 1. GG's. So Tony is leading 1-0. Speedself leading 1-0. Oh, hello. Alright, I'm back. Let's go for... Oh, we can do a simul start. Hold on. Who? What happened? I know, but on their side. The second game? So it's 2-0 for Speedself. Alright. Was discussing with a French Game Boy player who just arrived, asked us how to qualify for Game Boy, which is gonna start soon. And let's go for the next matches here. Speedself leading 2-0, Tony 1-0. And I gotta qualify myself for Game Boy. I've got so many things to do, but I'll play in the Game Boy tournament as well. Alright, and we are on. This is match point for Speedself. And Dr. L is only... Yeah, this has only been one game for Tony and Dr. L. They went pretty far in the first one. Larv Bunny in the chat saying, let's go Tolstoy. I'm gonna open the Matcherino. we should still have coupons available if you guys want to contribute for free. We have 42 coupons remaining, so please redeem the coupons so you can help us contribute to the prize pool without spending any money. And if you want to spend some money, we will really appreciate it. The money is gonna go to the top 3 players of both the NES and the Game Boy tournaments. And let me check if we had any new donations. We got... we got Summers. Thank you for the donation, Summers. $32.84 plus the coupon, plus $20, like $53 in total. That is very nice of you. Hold on, 38 as well. Oh, no, the $20 is something else. But $32 to Paris, thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Everything is going well. Tony has been burning a bit. He's still 1 Tetris ahead though. Dr. L86 taking the lead with that Tetris. We are neck and neck. Speed Self is behind. Tolstoy needs that game to stay in the tournament. Tolstoy having to burn. This is 18 all the way on top and 15 all the way at the bottom. Oh no! Tolstoy. Okay, Speed Self topped out. This was a rather big drought, 25 pieces drought. And Tolstoy gets a game. So we are gonna go to game 4 in 2. Let's go. They just started. Oh, Tony not getting the right pieces here. A drought is forming on top. 20 pieces drought. Finally a long bar Tetris. Centerwell Tetris for Dr. L86, who's only a Tetris behind. Now less than a Tetris behind. This is quite neck and neck. Tony is now clean. Dr. L is clean as well. Still on a Centerwell. Has to block it. He's like playing Tetris bingo here, switching columns for the Tetrises. Tolstoy a bit high up, but this is only level 15, so this shouldn't be too scary. Oh, Tony, slight misdrop of the T, but very good sequence there for the tuck. And it's not gonna hurt Tony too much. And oh no, Speed Self, early top out for Speed Self. And we are actually going on a decider at the bottom. On top, Dr. L is ahead by about a Tetris. A little less than a Tetris. This is very close. Alright. Another Tetris for Dr. L. Trying to extend that lead, but Tony is clean. Tony bangs down the Tetris. Alright, let's go for the decider between Speed Self and Tolstoy in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let me update the hearts. Go Switzerland, says Lucy in the chat. Darth Bunny decider. Yeah, don't confuse the Macherino money with the commentator bribe money. Oh man, this is only cash. That one is only cash, Darth. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. Where is the... Oh no, I lost the Google protocol. Oh boy. Where is it? Why does Richard Wolf has so many things opened? Ah, there it is, there it is. Okay. So this is a decider here. And Tony is leading 2-0. Oh, no, this is only your second game, right? Wow, alright. So it's only 1-0 for Tony. We got a decider on one side and game 2 on the other side. Oh, okay. And Dr. L and Tony on level 20. Dr. L hanged a piece on the right side, but getting some nice ducks. Oh, lost Daz on that piece. Getting that long bar to the left. That was important. Now Dr. L hangs another piece to the left. Can he get anything? He's gonna need to go for flat pieces. No, he's gonna top out at 467. So Tony needs 468. 468 is needed for Tony, but can he get them? He's gotta be careful. Gets that piece to the left. He's not switching to rolling yet. Still trying to Daz. He only needs a few thousand points, but can he get anything to the left? This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very tight. No, Tony trying to roll now. He's trying to switch to rolling, but it might be too late. Oh, Tony's gonna top out at 457, only 10,000 points behind. And oh no, it looks like Spitself topped out. So this is a reverse sweep actually for Tolstoy. Sheesh, as Tolstoy would say. And we are 1-1 on top. Let me switch to the two-player scene. Let's go Tolstoy in the chat being happy. Some Tolstoy enjoyers. Let me switch to the two-player scene. There we go. Yep. Alrighty. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Got a lot of squares here and very different stackings. It's an O shower. Oh yeah, Tony is saying this is the opener. Dangerously slippery dig of frantic. Why? What do you mean, Lucy? With the O's? Tetris for Dr. L, who's like the surprise player of this tournament, joined us at the very last minute and is playing pretty well. Mexican citizen now working in France. Technically, he's not the biggest surprise we've had this year, but the biggest surprise of the year didn't wanna participate in the tournament. Oh no, Tony! Oh, Tony is now rolling! Oh boy, Tony needs something to that left. Oh, nice burn with the L. Gets that long bar to the left. Alright, it looks like Tony is gonna survive. And Dr. L is in deep troubles. Dr. L needs a quick tap to the left. He's not gonna be able to get it. He tops out at 77,000 points. That was a rough sequence. What a pole vault, says Lucy. Yeah, nice cleanup from Tony. That sequence was brutal. And Tony is now leading 2-1. 2-1, and this is match point. Whenever you guys are ready, if you're still fine with 18, or you can still choose 15, but 18 is fine. All right. Yeah, true. Yeah, you guys have been to transitions a couple times. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. T long bar got the same sequences. Pancake for Maria saying go Tony. Do you know Pancake for Maria? Oh, it's Marian. Oh, hey Marian, what's up? Nice. But this is not a dirty Tetris setup for Tony. He's just gonna have to burn it down. Both players having some garbage on the board, so it means that the sequence isn't very nice to them. But Dr. L86 slightly in the lead by only a few hundred points. This is going neck and neck. Oh, Tony getting that long bar to the right despite of the misflip, and Tony is now in the lead. Dr. L has to clean up the board. This is such a classic scene. Everybody in the chat knows everybody. True. Okay, this is very close. 0.02 Tetris's difference. 391 points. That's like a line and a couple of pushdown points. Oh, Dr. L. Dr. L. Dr. L, that left side. He's getting those squares to the left. Okay, but he needs something to burn with. Okay, oh no, those long bars are actually bad. You don't want long bars that high. He needs a long bar now. Where's the long bar? No, the game drowning him. Oh man, and Tony is gonna get the game and the match. Those were some rough sequences. Holy moly, Rocco in the chat. Rocco, quack to you, my friend. Yes, it just finished. Perfect, good timing. Classic Tetris 1 is also done with their matches. And we can go back and look at the bracket. See, quality quack, yeah. Some GGs in the chat. Honestly, Dr. L86 played pretty well this tournament. He got unlucky on those sequences at the end. Like, those were some rough droughts. But he played pretty well with that for a player who's been only playing on flat screens until then. It was his first time yesterday playing on CRT. Enrique, hello. Let's look at the bracket. And the bracket is broken. Sivel, the bracket, please. Ah, there we go. All right. And we are done for the NES tournament. We'll be back playing NES tomorrow morning around 11 a.m. Paris time. So we'll get Richard Wolf, Sivel, Tony, and Tolstoy advancing in the losers bracket. Oh, can we have that here?
Yes, I can do that.
All right, we're gonna update the brackets real quick. Ah, okay.
But you have to scroll as well.
Okay, there we have the rest of the bracket.
Maybe.
Oh. Wait.
I'm sorry. All right, almost there. Okay, so as you can see, tomorrow we'll have Danvi, who's gonna enter the tournament along with Nao, Mark, and Bergtroll, the top 4 seeds. Danvi playing on Kanto. No, Kanto is not gonna be there then.
Dante was gonna get a bye in this case.
Alright, so Kanto unfortunately cannot participate tomorrow, so he's likely to get a bye unless like we think of something else. But it's not gonna be a lot of matches for Danvi. We'll see what we do, but Kanto unfortunately cannot play there. Okay. Now we'll play Shuichi. So Shuichi, the top DAS qualifier of this tournament, qualified with an average, a max out average of 2. Mark, second seed, will face me. Oh boy. And Bergtroll will face Obelix. So a French matchup here. Obelix, who's playing DAS at the moment. And in the losers bracket, we'll have Richard, Sivel, Tony, and Tolstoy waiting for the losers of round 6. Up, and we will leave you guys for a moment. Before we leave, I want to have a last quick look at the Matcherino. The Matcherino will help out the Game Boy tournament as well. The Game Boy tournament will be held in about an hour and 15 minutes at like 16 16 Paris time, so that's like 2 p.m. UTC. And yeah, I thanked Summer. What else do we got? Oh, get big. Perfect. We got $10 from Drôle d'Ami as well. It's probably French for funny friend, Drôle d'Ami. Civel, and then a bunch of coupons. Please, guys, redeem the coupons. We have like a lot of coupons left, so you can add 25 cents for free to the tournament. GB stream, please redeem a coupon and we'll get to GB stream. No, I'm kidding. The GB stream will be on Classic Tetris 1, so Classic Tetris 2 will go offline for now. Yay! Alright. I'll see you guys later. I gotta qualify for the Game Boy tournament itself. And we're gonna come back live on Classic Tetris 1 in about an hour and 15 minutes. Something like that. So, see you guys. Have a break. Go drink a cup of tea. And come back to us. Bye bye. Thank you, Darth Bunny. Yeah, redeem those coupons, guys. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna rate someone and I'll go offline.
Alright, once if I'm still watching, we're gonna raid another channel of that streams, and that will be all for tonight. We'll be seeing you tomorrow on Sunday.